Hi guys, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. I am Ronak and I code and design for my clients. And this is my intro. So basically, I shared a video with the in LinkedIn, and I had thought like it's gonna have zero views, and it performed better than I thought. But it's just a starting. It is something that I'm thinking like, let's give it a try. I mean, the only thing would be the difference would be uh, the time I upload. So it's gonna take along. I have three more in pipeline. So like once a week, twice in a week, not twice in a week, like once in 2 weeks. So maybe in that direction I want to go. I know it in views is not gonna work that well, but I just wanted some medium so that I can uh, what should I say, to portray my thoughts. This would be a good platform, and let's see how it goes. And sure, in future I can we can see uh, that how in future I can try podcasting and different formats also to see how it works. So yeah, and recording and all of that I would figure out in a way. And definitely let's give it a try. Uh, yeah. I think a lot of times, like right now, I'm thinking like what I can do in this is talk business news, tech, tech and AI. These topics are very something that's very close to my heart that I can do. Business news, AI, tech. This I usually consume a lot also. Uh, Definitely, it is something that I consume quite a lot information also, so I can easily be able to talk. Talking about my personal life is something I'm not that comfortable, and I don't know how to like stream it in a flow that it would provide value to your life. So let's for starting let's talk about these topics only: business news, tech, AI. I'm not able to cover all the topics, but this would be a good platform to for discussion, for talking about a lot of stuff. And I mean, I would love if someone could come on the call, someone uh, we can have, I mean, just talking to a camera. This is also good, and I can invite someone also. We having a conversation, and that is also good. So let me know if someone wants to join on the call. Timing would be an issue, because why I'm doing this solo is because of the timing. When I'm free, the other person might not be free. If he's free, I'm not free. So like that's right. And booking a call also takes quite a lot of time. So I don't want to go into that. This I want to keep in going. So side by side, if I find good guest, I want to do podcast with, and I would upload with that only. But yeah, okay. So couple of updates. I'm happy to say that I'm close to 10,000 following. So it is maybe like 400, 500 something followers are left. So pretty excited. I never thought I would reach that number, because in starting of this year I was like 3,000 something follower. So it has grown quite a lot, and I'm very excited and I'm very grateful for the community for helping me grow. So I would share a couple of insights here also, that what I think and what is working for me personally. So let me know if it's a value for you. So yeah, 10,000 following is something. And also I've started to additionally I'm providing business news, not business news, business insight, and my design related content. So two contents are going ahead also. So like usually I post two contents, one image, one video on programming related. It's usually memes only. I provide that every day. So it's very hectic also sometimes. But now I'm providing two more, right? Double the fun. So like business content and design content. The two contents more I added because I wanted to target more of my niche clients, so that I can convert them. And if you don't know, I'm not able to monetize what I'm doing. So in the other way I can work this out, the math, right, to make it sustain it, and I can keep doing what I'm doing. So that would be my goal and mission. So also one thing, that November and December is the time that usually the numbers drop, because usually for other countries, especially US and UK, other countries, they have holiday seasons. So Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year. So these times are very like people just laid back, don't consume too much. So engagement numbers go down quite a lot. So this is the I'm seeing. So that's why also the reason I increase the number of me posting also to try it. First for me, the important thing was, would I able to figure out it first. At first it took some time, like how would I able to manage it, how would I able to find the content to post it, and a couple of things, the written content and all of it. I can go back, I can talk about that in future. Maybe if someone wants to know like how I do the content, the writing part of it, how do I get the content, how do I decide schedule, at what time do I post. This is very technical stuff. So maybe in future I can talk about this stuff. It is if if it is something that it can provide value to you. So November December is done. So and providing extra content, and what else? Yeah, and the numbers also dipped. I mean, the normally if I post two content, it's gonna perform good, nice, well. But if I post four content, then the numbers go way below than that. So it's hurting me, hurting all of the content, and like you working quite and hard and seeing that number. So sometimes what I'm thinking is like I'm not gonna do it every day because it's not possible and not feasible also, sustainable also. So like so a few days I can go 4 4 4, but most of the days is gonna be 2 2 2 related to programming. It is scheduled in advance only. So for a month it is scheduled in advance only. But yeah, a lot of things to talk about. And also like you might not know, like I talk very funny and all of that. I'm very knowledgeable in terms of I consume a lot of educational stuff and business content. So this would be a good medium if I talk about them, because I have a lot of thoughts and I want something. I don't know, for me it would be a good decision. And because my thought process also changes in a week or in a month, so it would be a good way if I can go back in the past and see how I used to think. Or maybe if I talk about a project or a dream or something, so I can go back in the past, see the video, and see like my thought process, and I can build upon it, because I have a lot of ideas. I think in first video I talked about it, that I want to like execute it. So I think, look, there are two approaches that you first you should not tell, because it's fake dopamine that you are telling it, because then you would not do it. That's one way to see it. Second is, because you are saying it, you have the responsibility, moral responsibility, you have to do it, because the accountability comes in that you have to do it. And also like I can go back in the past and see like what are the things to be done, because like you forget most of the times, like so, oh, a good idea comes in, but you as life goes and on, you forget, right? If I watched a good movie, if I review and talk about it within a day, then I can talk quite a good. But if I talk about after a month, I can lose quite a lot of details from that. So you gotta understand. So I think this approach, I'm second approach I'm trying to follow. Let's see if it works or something, but that's my hope that it's gonna work. Okay, let's come to the business news and tech. I have honestly, I have not written any script or something, but I'm just writing if I have any points or something that I could talk, but I have not written anything. So, like a couple of important things. I'm seeing a big shift. Okay, so like quick commerce, it is in India. Quick commerce is growing quite a like it has crazy numbers, like how it is growing. So like 10 minutes delivery, and if you see every big company, Zepto, Blinkit, they are doing that great. But other companies also, big giants like Tata, Reliance, and Adani, and all of the big players are also coming in. So we can see, I think the commerce how it changed. Quick commerce is, and it's providing a lot of jobs also, as Zepto said in his one of the founders said in one of his interview, that in 3 years uh, Zep quick commerce is gonna provide more jobs than railways. So it's interesting to see how it goes, right? So this is something, and it can be a good opportunity, especially for people like us, like providing services like design, video editing, website, because every business needs to be online, have a online presence, so it they can leverage and we can provide value and can solve for them. right? So build an online presence, something like that, and so that people can trust. And yeah, you would see like Amazon, Flipkart, and all the big e-commerce players, and right now quick commerce. So let's see how it goes. And Zomato, Blinkit, that is also growing at quite a pace. So good growth. I think right now we need jobs in that kind of sector also. Yes. What else? AI. Yeah. AI is something like people are very afraid of, but I think we have very big problems like climate change. Climate change is a big issue. Like it's costing billions of dollars to us, if not trillion. I mean, because like if you see, I have invested my amount, let's say, crores of rupees. Right, crores of rupees I've invested. Now what I want in my life. Let's say invested in a house for 5 crores. I want a good life, but if I don't have a good air to breathe, to have a good healthy life, then like what's the use of having that, working so hard and building that, and then later on realizing that it comes to dirt. So I mean, that's why like you would see a lot of millionaires also leaving the country, switching to Australia, UK, and other countries for better lifestyle, standard of living, and stuff. And it is hurting the country also. That the money that could have been used in economics growth is going outside. So it's hurting, but it is something that it's very high priority. If we don't do it, then the all the infrastructure growth, the uh, industrial growth, whatever we do, it would amount to anything. It won't amount to anything because our environment is gone. So it would not be livable. All the investment would go to nothing. Like let's say you live in Delhi, right? So if you can't breathe and it is toxic, right? Like 1600, 1700s, the AQI, it is, it's crazy the number is. And for kids, for older people, for youngsters also who wants to go in life, then like companies who would shift out of the Delhi area, and other people also would move out because they would value their health. Because if health is not there, then what's the point only? They don't want to live in the hospital rest of their life or something. So it would be important. And I think my point was also, let's say with the help of AI, like yeah, of course we can use it. There would destruction, and that is also a scenario that we can go for. There's one scenario that we can use the AI for leverage and solve our problems for survival. So hunger problem, poverty problem, housing problem. What else? This thing, climate issue. Like it's big change. The oceans, tsunamis, floods, and like I can go on and on. And I think we have plenty of like lot of problems with no one to solve, because it's not the billion-dollar uh, opportunity, business, startup idea or something. But it's, you see, right, like how ironic it is. It is something, if we don't solve it, whatever we do, it would no amount to not anything. But so that's why we need entrepreneurs. Let's say if we solve a survival issue, health issue or something, so people can focus on solving a problem, providing the value, not just trying to see like what's the valuation game, what's the profit, what's the how much burn I'm doing. Then the metric is totally different. Then the climate change, no point. I don't think we would go in that direction only. So it's gonna hurt. I mean, it's the point would be, yeah, we have to see how it would go in future only. Let's see how it would go. So it would be interesting to see how it goes. So yeah, I mean this is something you have to go. And AI, I'm following a lot. The increments are very high, exponential. If I have to say, image generation, video generation, text is a lot. I use the ChatGPT, especially in comments, writing my post, and my uh, work life also. In my freelancing work and all of it, it's a game changer, and it helps quite a lot. And that yeah, I think it helps boost your productivity. So I'm also thinking like I can try to do Flux is a good model that can train your face, and good profile picture it can generate. So it's also would be quite good. So I'm thinking like I can try some tools and give the behind the scenes of it, like what's the results I got, and I can talk about it here. I can post it on LinkedIn or Instagram. I don't know where would I post it, but here I can talk about it in much detail. Text, honestly, I'm not a big fan of, because like text takes a lot of time, so I'm more comfortable talking or voice note. It's much easier. Video form consuming wise also, it's also, because if you see the data also, people spend 4 or 5 hours spending like consuming video content. You can't say that the same for like consuming reading text. It's not the same. So I'm, let's see. And I also, the LinkedIn has shifted to video format quite a lot right now. So yeah, if someone wants to work in, and please start with video, it's gonna help. I mean, everywhere, LinkedIn, Instagram, every platform, YouTube, everyone, video only, especially shorts. So start with that, and long form would be the long game. And yeah, and what else? AI, tech, business news. Adani is going up and down, dude. It's gonna hurt. But I think he has he has going up and down like crazy. Like some of the news, it's some or the other day, it's bad news comes in and shared that falls down. But I'm seeing a pattern, right? I'm a big fan of pattern, and I love it, right? Finding a gap and seeing the pattern that not normally people can so say or see, because I follow the data. We can see the news, the data, how it is shown. So the stock market is also doing the FI, the foreign direct investment, FDI and FII. They are putting their money out of the Indian stock market, but the mutual funds, the domestic investors are investing a lot, and that's a good thing. And I also wanted them to have a good stronghold, but know the sentiments, right? If we hear bad news, people take out. If they hear good news, we don't want that volatile out of the market. But this is the worst it's gonna get. So like for 3 4 years, the funding has been uh, not 3 4 years in 2021 2022 this was doing good, but 23 and 24 was not good years for startups, especially for raising funds. They were, because they were burning a lot and it was not sustainable. A lot of big companies closed down, startups like Byju's, and which other company, Adani, was not doing well, and others also, startups, I can't remember the name right now, but every company was facing some issue or the other. And what else? Quick commerce, climate change. I think next time I would put bullet points so that I can talk straight to the points. That's the also the thing. Going unscripted takes quite a lot of time. So if I had points so that I can talk out, I could be straight to it, not just uh, go around and around. And yeah, I want to keep the talk to maybe 20 or 25 something, max to max 30, not more than that. So yeah, if I had someone, then I would talk a lot. But just me talking, I mean, it takes to quite a lot of energy, dude. Seriously. But yeah, if someone can join, and I know a lot of good smart people I have on LinkedIn and all of it, so it would be very interesting to see them. And yeah, yeah, I also want to provide all the tips and tricks I use for my freelancing work. So whoever watches me needs to get most of the value, whatever I learned from my experience and what worked for me. I'm sharing with you in the future, and that, and you can try for yourself, experiment what works for you, find it out for yourself, and then work it out. And let me know your thoughts, how it what you think. I mean, one thing I want to share, a quick point, that when you're getting on a client call, okay, there's very different segments, right? So first 2 points, like warm leads and content. This is the best formula. Warm leads is you can look for clients who are interested in the field that you're working in, and second is content. Provide the value, show your work, and create content around it so that people can find you. This is a good way to find them. So when you get them on a call, right? So this I started to work and see how it works for me. So one thing I changed is, at starting I used to ask at earlier that what's your needs, okay, that, but right now I changed, like, how important it is right now for you, this, if we didn't do this, like how it would have any impact or not. So, and also like the ability to walk off if he's not the right person, in the sense like maybe it's not important for the client. So then you do, okay, so maybe I'm not the right person, maybe you can find the other person. So like the ability to walk off and the ability to help, provide value, educate, to help your client. I mean, this is a game changer. You should try that. Why? What I'm trying to provide, let's say I'm graphic designer, right? I'm a graphic designer, so like this post, if I design it, how important it is, if out of 10 how important it is, if they say 8, okay, so by the 8 number, why not like 5 or 6 by 8? So he said, this I can get a lot of leads from it. It can build my profile presence, online presence, build authority, like that. And good content would target a premium audience. So yeah, and is the attention is the new currency. Attention is the new currency. Yeah, time is, I mean, I heard a line out to that. Attention is the new currency, and time, how we see, is has differentiated. So yeah, the content is right now also doing is, if you can hold attention of time, you see that I'm drifting quite a lot from other topics. That's the thing when you solo talk. Um, so it would be a good thing to talk and say stuff, right? Definitely. Yeah, I mean, yeah, just ask them how, why it is important. Out of 10, how much would you rate it? If it is 8, like why not 5 or 6, why 8? So they would answer like that. And then, okay, I see your problem, this is how I can provide value, and provide them a planner that this is what I'm gonna do, and at last say the rate. So there are two kinds of approach also, like one is like on the same meeting only they close the deal, and second is you try to understand their requirements, and second is then later on they come on the second call for the call, how should I say, for pricing and all of it. I have not done the second call thing. I close it on first call only. Second call is takes a lot of time also, like for me also and the other also. I don't like for next time if they would come or not or something. So I consume, and also I'm consuming freelancing course also. So whatever I learn from there, I'm gonna share it here. So I hope if anyone is watching, and I can be providing value to them. So yeah, I think let's end it here only. uh, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna, it's gonna take some time if to figure out how it works, the format of type and stuff, but it's improving my English, and I can communicate to my audience and talk to them, and it's great way. And I think the text, I think if I done text, then it's gonna be very long, and no, I would not enjoy creating it, and you would not enjoy reading it also. So this, I don't know if you would like it or not, but it is just easy way to consume it. So yeah, I would also make it shorts also, 1 minute content. Out of this, or out of this I can create or maybe record otherwise also, to post it on LinkedIn. See how it works. Let's see. Yeah, okay, I think that's it. It's 24:25 mark, so let's end it here only. Thank you for watching. Have a good night. Not good night, take care. Thank you for your watching, thank you for your time, and goodbye, take care. Bye bye, take care. I'm trying to keep it raw, so yeah, keeping it raw, not too much of editing, because other of my contents are very highly edited and lot of value provided in just 1 minute. So this I want to keep very raw, because it takes, if I put a lot of time in editing and all of that, other things would be put in back, and I would not be able to do as comfortably as I would be able to. It's gonna take long time maybe if I edited this, then once a month one video would come, so I don't want to go in that direction. Once a week I want to provide that. So whatever recorded raw, not too much of editing, I just post it on the LinkedIn and see your reactions and all of that. And I think one thing I can do is like I will record 1 or 2 minutes as a teaser, post it in LinkedIn, and rest of, if someone wants to watch, they can watch it on LinkedIn, not on YouTube. So YouTube number one video I have posted right now. So yeah, hoping to go for more. Thank you for your time. Bye bye. Take care.